Are you feeling the heat? Because we are in the middle of crypto summer and things are about to get hot. Yes, according to Mark Yusko, we are in the middle of a crypto summer. So, when's the next bull run? Are you curious to know more details? Well, then stay tuned till the end of the video. In this video, Mark Yusko has shared his viewpoint on Bitcoin and the crypto market. You don't want to miss this. And if you want to keep up with the latest trends and news in crypto, markets, and economy, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Are you ready for some mind-blowing insights? Let's get started.
I mean, I hate to say it because I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but I think we're really just getting started.
Yeah.
Look, the cyclicality of digital assets is real. It's this 4-year cycle, and why do we have a 4-year cycle? Fear and greed, and it's kind of baked into or coded actually into the way Bitcoin in particular works, right? You have these block rewards, the amount of money or the amount of Bitcoin that is rewarded to miners for securing the network. Every 4 years, that number gets cut in half. Now, whoever thought of this, whoever he, she, they, Satoshi happens to be, it's absolutely mad genius. Well, why is it mad genius? Well, it creates movement. Well, why does it do that? Well, if you think about it, the miners, their core costs are basically fixed, electricity and the machines. And so if suddenly your revenues were cut in half because the block rewards get cut in half, most of them will go out of business. So what has to happen? The price has to rise. So there's a built-in movement of the price. And once the price starts to rise, people start to follow, right? That's what traders do. They look for movement.
Yep.
And then that creates more movement. And so we get this exacerbation of the trend. Now, part of the problem is it starts undervalued because the beginning of the cycle post the halving usually occurs around, a period after the crash, the previous crash.
Right.
So we have crypto winter, prices fall, prices are undervalued, anticipation of the next halving comes along, and investors start accumulating assets. Well, what's an investor? An investor is someone who buys an asset that sells below its fair value. So today, fair value, depending on the model that you look at, the model I like, which is based on Metcalfe's law, says that fair value of Bitcoin is around 55K. Okay, so at 30K, we're below that. So as an investor,
Sure.
I like to buy assets that are below fair value.
Crypto goes through bull and bear markets where prices tend to move in one direction with occasional deviations. These phases are often referred to as bull markets and crypto winters, respectively. Right now, we're still in a bear market, and the prices of most top cryptocurrencies are down significantly from their peaks. With this in mind, it's not too surprising that many crypto investors are wondering when the next crypto bull run is going to happen. You see, every 4 years, we see a Bitcoin halving, driven by human emotions of fear and greed. It's a game changer as it takes the prices higher. But the cycle doesn't start right away. It takes some time for the market to recover from the previous crash, which usually happens during the crypto winter, when prices are low and sentiment is negative. According to Mark Yusko, we are in the middle of a crypto summer. Crypto summer is the year before the halving, when the supply of new Bitcoin is cut in half. This is a big deal because it means that Bitcoin becomes scarcer and more valuable. And that's why we can expect the price to go up and away. Let's get into the next clip to hear more from Mark Yusko.
As you get out of crypto winter into crypto spring, which a year ago we went into crypto spring, as we talked about, it's choppy, it's volatile. You kind of don't end up much different. I think over the past year, we're up about 50%. Now, that's a good move, but it's not the 100% off the cyclical low, but it's a nice move. Well, now, as of this June 15th, a month ago, now we're in crypto summer. Well, what's crypto summer? Crypto summer is the year leading up to the halving. Usually has an upward bias toward that fair value. So my guess is that between now and the halving in April, will drift slowly and calmly up toward that fair value. And then what happens is after the investors get their fill, buying the asset below fair value, then the speculators come in. Well, what's a speculator? Speculator is just the opposite of a hedger. Well, what's a hedger? A hedger is someone that has to sell something because they're producing it, like the miners, right? They're selling their Bitcoin as they produce it to pay for electricity and machines. Well, a speculator just takes the opposite side of that. They're not good, bad, or indifferent. They're just,
Right.
there's a seller, there has to be a buyer. For every seller, there's a buyer. For every buyer, there's a seller. So that pushes us up above kind of fair value. Well, then what happens is we get the parabolic, crypto fall, kind of the Indian summer, the big move. And that's where the punters come in, right?
Yeah.
The really levered,
Yeah.
and they're going to push the price way above fair value. And then we'll have another crash, another crypto winter. But so I would say that's a long-winded way of saying kind of between now and the halving in April, my guess is we drift upwards towards 50K.
When
From
you look
April to the following April, that's where I think we could double or even treble into the fair value. By then will drift upwards toward that 100K, which is what I think is fair value for this halving.
The next Bitcoin halving is scheduled to take place in May of 2024. Some believe that Bitcoin might be worth over $1 million in the future. Fortunately, this prediction aligned with some interesting market observations. For example, institutional demand for Bitcoin has recovered significantly in the last few months. In addition, multiple Bitcoin ETFs were pending approval at press time. They might supercharge Bitcoin's ascent in the months leading to the halving next year. Also, positive ruling in the Ripple v. SEC case is a good scenario for the crypto market. Right now, we are still in the early stages of crypto summer, where the price is choppy and volatile. The real action will start when we get closer to the fair value of Bitcoin. According to Mark Yusko, then we will see a massive spike that could double or triple the price, reaching up to $100,000 or more. Do you agree with him? What's your price prediction for Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on crypto and economy. Also, be sure to give a big thumbs up to this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Adios.